Why is it so important to have rules to live by as an entrepreneur if you want to become successful? What are the 3 key rules we followed at Lemlist to become a multi-million-dollar business in less than 4 years? How by liking this video and subscribing to that channel, we will become best friends? That's the topic of the video. Let's go!
Quand j'ai dit let's go, on voit genre jeter le chapeau de loin et ça fasse un truc. Fuck me, Gigi.
French entrepreneurs,
the CEO of Lemlist,
entrepreneur pas comme
Guillaume,
These guys have grown from nothing. You're like getting to crazy numbers.
while remaining bootstrapped and profitable.
150 million.
Hey James.
In the last years, I've met with hundreds of entrepreneurs, and to me, the ones that were the most successful were the ones living by their own rules. The reason why having rules is so important to become successful is the more you will grow your business, the more opportunities you will get. And the truth is sometimes it's super difficult to make the right choices. Having rules will make everything you do much easier, especially when you have tough decisions to make. The first rule to live by might sound a little bit obvious, but it's make money fast. You need it to succeed. Ask people for money. Whenever you're building like your service or product, if it's a product, you're gonna say, it's not ready yet to ask people for money. And if it's a service, you're like, oh yeah, I should start working for free at first. Step by step, you're gonna basically lower your price because you wouldn't see and perceive the value that you are actually bringing to people. Remove this false belief that you have within and ask for money as soon as possible, whether it's for a product or a service. Okay, rule numéro 1, done. Number 2, pay yourself first and increase your salary often. A lot of people think that entrepreneurship is all about risking everything, etc. But the truth is you need to be in a good health. And to do so, you need to have financial stability. Salary is the best way to get to that stability. As soon as you start paying yourself, you know that the business will be able to last forever, because as long as you're getting a salary and you're passionate about what you do, your lifetime is pretty much infinite. The second part of that rule is to increase your salary often. As the business grows, you should be incentivized with salary increase. For us at Lemlist, we increased our salary, I think from the beginning, maybe like 5 or 6 times, and we do this on a regular basis. The more we pay ourselves, the more ambition we get. A lot of people will tell you like, oh yeah, does that make sense really, like to have such a high salary for a CEO or for a co-founder? And the truth is yes, a lot of people think that the only value they're getting is as of the shares of the business. It's true, that's like the vast majority of the value you get comes from the shares of your business as you grow it. The higher your salary is, the more ambitious you become. I've done that test with a friend who just started his business, and I told him to increase his salary every 2 months. And the truth is like having to increase his salary every 2 months pushed him to actually reach higher goals. Because if you want to sustain your salary increase, you need to make more money every time. Profitability is your superpower. If you want to have an infinite lifetime, you need to be profitable. Profitability means that your business is super healthy, and no matter what happens next month, if you stay profitable, there's nothing that can take you out of business. This is particularly true. This is particularly true for SaaS businesses. SaaS businesses, or software as a service, is businesses who are selling membership, like we do with Lemlist. Once you have an infinite lifetime, you have also infinite choices in whatever you want to accomplish. For a startup who receive money from investors, they usually spend that money to fuel the growth. So what they're looking at, it's the growth rate only. However, most of these startups are not profitable. They are spending more money than what they are actually making. If you're not profitable, it means that down the road, once you have spent all the money you got from investors, you need to raise more money if you want to keep fueling the growth. But this is extremely stressful. At that time, you can ask yourself, are the investors gonna give me money? If not, what happened? It means that I will have to fire people. Can I continue to keep my business if the growth is not as expected? So it's a lot of pressure. However, people win businesses in the long run. If you look at MailChimp, for example, they didn't take any money from investors. They were only profitable for 21 years, and then they did a $12 billion exit. Truth is, the longer you stay in the game, the higher your chances to build a strong, sustainable, and high-valued business are. As a founder, it's so nice to be like profitable and know for sure that everyone in the team will be paid, everyone will get a nice bonus, and we don't have to focus about getting more funds from investors if we want to succeed, or getting more funds from investors if we actually want to keep growing our business. If we see that a month or two are not growing as fast as it was before, it's fine because we know that we will find creative way to keep growing and we don't have this stress and mental pressure that a lot of founders and friends of mine who have raised tons of money from investors are getting. If you like this video, join us. We're a huge family of ambitious entrepreneurs and I document pretty much all the ups and downs of our multi-million-dollar business, trying to give you all the advice that I would have loved to get when I was a bit younger and starting out my business. Have an amazing day, guys, and talk to you soon. Take care. Allora, bonjour.